What you guys see today is basically everything that I try to do on these recovery days. The two things that I did not get to do today, just because I'm tight on time, is I did not get to roll out the quads with my catch pins. Sometimes on the recovery days, I'll try to roll out the quads and the IT band just to kind of loosen those up. And something else I also try to do is good mornings. Now, I did do seated good mornings today. I'll give you kind of a rundown of why I do these things that I do. The ATG split squat, which is what I was doing at the very beginning, is a very good stretch for the hip flexor. I find that it opens my hips up and it kind of trains the hip flexor in a fully lengthened position. These banded hip squats or banded hip mobilizations, it's essentially an ATG split squat except with the band around my thigh. Some people call these hip distractions. The reason I do these is because whenever I was struggling with hip pain, some bad hip pain, these virtually turned it around. I also did some Bulgarian split squats, which I did not get on camera. But whenever I was suffering with hip pain, I tried to do some Bulgarian squats first, and that helped in recovery, but the pain was still there. So then I tried the banded hip distractions, and the hip pain went away. So I tried to do those pretty frequently just to keep the hip pain away. This here is called a horse stance. This essentially primes the glutes and stretches the adductors. Very, very good. So that was my reasoning in that. I did some sissy squats here just to condition the knees. On these recovery days, I think you should try to bulletproof all of the weak points in whatever movement you're trying to recover from. So for me, obviously, I'm squatting heavy 3 times a week and, trying to progress in the squat. So I need to take care of my hips, I need to take care of my knees, and I need to take care of my lower back. So that's essentially what this is trying to bulletproof the knees. And, if you can prime the glutes and, stretch the adductors, stretch the hip flexors, get everything strong at a lengthened position, I find that a lot of times, you'll stay more pain-free that way. Did some tibialis raises here. I don't know if this will help with dorsiflexion in the squat. Everybody knows that you need good ankle mobility for the squat. So I did a set of that. I also want to add that the runs the last 2 weeks have felt probably the worst they ever have. I don't know why the running feels so bad right now, but it's definitely noticeable. So maybe tibialis raises will, help with the running as well. I've only been running twice a week, by the way. Then this here is the seated good mornings. I've done about 2 or 3 sets of everything that you've seen on video. Usually I'd probably try to do more, but as I've said, I'm tight on time tonight, so I'm just trying to, get in a little bit of everything. These here open up the adductors and the hips, and, they prime the glutes as well. These seem to work pretty good for any lower back discomfort. And again, these stretch the adductors. They really, really open you up and make you feel mobile for squatting. Then I did 3 sets of 20 with the bar. Why 3 sets of 20? Because I didn't want to, waste a bunch of time going through a 10 by 10. So 3 sets of 20 was a little quicker. Still got in 60 reps with the bar just to, flush out any soreness in the legs. Then I took 135 for a set of 10 and then came back for a set of paused 3 reps just to kind of fill out the squat a little more. I'll be honest, I don't understand the gains I'm making right now. I've been feeling very, very good. And, I've had less sleep than usual. Work has seemed to be a little more demanding than usual. Haven't been drinking that much water at all this week. It seems like everything is stacked against me to, be regressing right now and possibly even facing injuries. It honestly, it does not make any sense. I don't understand it. But as you know, if any of you guys are watching consistently, you'll know that I've been going to a revival service. It's about 30 minutes from my house. Last almost like 2 hours. Then a 30-minute drive back home. I don't know. Maybe if we spend some more time in our spiritual growth and spiritual endeavors, the body will follow through with the gains made there as well. But anyhow, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.